So this is single-handed taking the main down when you don't have a wheel pilot, an autopilot, or a Wind-Vane. And the concept here is that I wanted to try, because I'd never tried this before, was to heave-to and then take the main down. Now what I found was when I was close hauled and I came through the wind and hove to, the boat was pointed on a beam reach, or on a beam. The wind was coming across the beam, and that was not high enough into the wind to take the main down. So I slackened off the jib and thus the boat pointed roughly close hauled, maybe even slightly closer. I let the jib off enough. If I let the jib off too much, I actually came through the wind and tacked before I got the sail down, which was interesting. So right now I'm hove to, I've got the jib, to port, and I got the wheel hard over the port. And now I'm taking the main down, I'm pulling in on the reefing line to pin the end of the mainsail to the boom. Now I'm pulling that in, and then I'm pulling the second reef line in as well. So there's the second one, pulling in the second reef in, pinning the end of the boom, the end of the sail to the boom. I'm bringing it down, and these were some great suggestions from some viewers. Yeah, bring it down at the luff. Get it right down, get it down fast. So I've done that in kind of 3 steps. The first one was take in the first reef line, then the second reef line, and now I'm hauling it down at the luff. I'm not worrying about trying to tie it down halfway. I'll get to that. Quickly tie off the halyard, and now the power is fully out of the boom. And the sail is down. I can pull it forward. There's still some force from the wind on here. You can see it it wants to get away from me, but because the sail is down, I can easily pull it back and get it, midship or even to leeward slightly while I stack the sail. I'm not trying to make it tidy. I just want to get it down. At the dock, if I'm leaving the boat, I'll make it tidy later. And those were actually some great suggestions from viewers, and once again I learned a bunch from people's comments. So I'd love to hear comments on this. This was a suggestion from a couple of viewers to try heaving to take the main down, and a sailing buddy of mine asked me if that was possible because his wheel pilot crapped out on him. He doesn't have a Wind-Vane, so he was struggling to get the main down. He was struggling to reef, and he asked me about heaving to, and I said, I'd never tried it. So here I am. This one was my second attempt, here that I've filmed, and I've got it down. I'm lashing it to the boom. You can see the jib is still hove to. I'm calling this a success. I was able to pull it down at the luff without a ton of difficulty. If I was too far downwind, it was pinning in the track and I couldn't get it down. So I'm just wrapping up now, taking off the halyard and bringing it to the end of the boom. Yeah, I would say this worked very well. The key is to slacken off the jib so that the boat naturally points higher when you're hove to. Again, I got jib sheet to port, and I got the wheel hard over to port, making the boat turn to the left. By all means, if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and whatever it is that you're doing out there, have fun, respect the risk. We'll see you next time.